Howdy! Y'all remember this video? But that's just gonna straight up damage the Jeep. Yeah, that video where I got stuck at standard tires and I tried to come up this track. It was my first time kind of off-roading a little bit. Look at that view. Oh! Yeah, so anyway, I am back here. We got stuck between those two trees, you remember? If you haven't seen that video, go and look at it before you watch this one. There's something in my foot. It's not nice. Anyways, now we've got these. And if I switch a button inside, the four of these spin together. Power. More power. So, with that said, the lighting is fantastic here. Love that. I'm going back up just to see if the trees are still there. You know, there's no harm in just having a look. I'm on that trail again. I'm on the trail again. So the trees are just up around this corner another little bit. So we're going to go up there and have a look. See if the trees are there. I'm going to set up some GoPros and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Well, this is the branch that I used to hold this up so that I could get this Jeep back, because I got stuck between this tree and there's another one down there. So there's two trees that are down and I got past this one and couldn't see the other one. Should have walked the trail really. But anyway, I got stuck between the two of them. But now I've come back to not get stuck between them again. Ooh, look at this, nice. I like when it gets dirty, you know, mucky. But anyway, this is a private wood and it's actually in Costa del Sol that we're in right now. We're not in Ireland. I've got my Jeep shipped over. So I've got this thing that is sharp. And if you move it back and forward lots of times, it makes the tree get out of my way. So I'm going to do that now. What? Brand new Darrigan saw, bought in Costa del Sol. Gotta move this tree. If you're going to go down to the comments and talk about cutting down trees and stuff, I don't want to hear it. Alright, being real, let's be real for a sec. I'm going to cut a bit off this tree so it gets out of my way so I can get past. Simple as that. I'm clearing a road. I'm trapped. This tree is technically a kidnapper because I can't reverse. Hey, you ever up the woods in China with your GoPro and you forget to press record for the whole tree felling and you had a really nice shot picked up where you cut the tree and it fell and the camera went with it and it would have been a really good shot. Lucky that didn't happen to me. Yeah, should be enough room now. Great thing about a pickup is instead of putting down this tripod, just throw it in the back there and act like it doesn't exist for a while. We're just moving up the road a little bit to the next tree. Oh, look at how clear that is now. So I've just drove down here a small bit and I think someone's already cut the tree. I'm pretty sure this was the tree. But I mean, it doesn't look super fresh cut. That looks like it's been cut a while. Maybe the tree is down farther? No. That's a fresher looking cut. The two of those. But that don't make sense. Why wouldn't they cut the one down there in order to get here? Why would they leave one that's in the way? Or maybe it's down far. No, I don't think it's down farther in the track. I don't think we got farther down. But there's another one down here, but it's just small bits. I'm just going to clean them up just so they stay out of the way. Just these bits, just like here, maybe a little bit off here, and maybe a little bit off here, just to save the unnecessary scratching that will inevitably happen. But ooh, Betty! I brought this much water. That's how serious I am. It's not easy sawing when you're at full extension and you're using your tippy toes to bounce up and down just to get the extra bit of saw. Difficult, but saving the Jeep. So I'm driving along the road that I just cut the trees. Which is just there was where I cut the trees, driving along here. And I spot this track. And it looks very insane. So what I'm going to do is bring this camera, park the Jeep here, go down that track, see if it's realistic for me to be able to get down it in the Jeep. Because I mean, does this look more exciting? Road with some grass, or Death Valley covered in water? Death Valley covered in water always. So I'm just going to park the Jeep right here because I mean, who's going to need to get past? Right. So I'm going down Death Valley. It's thin, I'll give it that. It is quite slim. But I'm bringing the saw. I've locked the Jeep. I've left something on the driver's seat just in case anyone wants to come along and because they're way up the mountain think they want to break into it. I've left something on the driver's seat just to maybe deter them a bit. Comment down below if you can guess what that is. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you can have a guess anyway. So, and stuff like that we want to look out for. But this is quite a thin trail. Like, I mean, how do I even measure this camera? Here's a saw, right? It's actually too thin, I think. Yeah, I think this is actually too thin. Alright, well, cancel Death Valley, because as I walked down it, it gets really narrow. Like, a quad would have trouble getting down it. You'd have to go very slow and navigate. And look, it's an expensive Jeep. I'm not interested in absolutely wrecking it, but I will off-road it, but not wreck it. That track is asking to be wrecked. I know there's other tracks up here more, so we'll go and discover them. Not sure what I just heard, but something stuck on the Jeep. Oh, yeah, here. We're driving a road that I've never been on before. I know this mountain fairly well, but I've never been up this high into it. We're like entering a different side of the mountain now, and I don't know it at all, to be honest. But it seems that we've reached the very edge of the range, because that's a military sign, you know, saying danger, military range, keep out. And they're dotted the whole way along this line, and this is one big huge straight road, and they're all along. So this is right at the edge of the range, which I didn't even know was a thing. So the range is way bigger than I thought it was. But we're going to keep driving on here anyway. I'm not going showing any bits because this is like nothing majorly exciting. I'm just driving along a gravel road. But if I find that exciting, I'll show you. Simple as that. Ciao. We found mountain access to the fire escapes, which is quite hard to find because usually they're all blocked up, but this one is not. Now, trouble is, I need to go way over to the other side of the mountain because there's another track that I need to clear. But now, this is, see, I know all this side of the mountain. I'm up here at a higher level back a small bit where I'm not used to. And this is not too far away from where I actually know. That's funny that that was here all along and I just never explored it. But now we know. So another video will be me going out onto the open mountain because that'll take a while to do. But now I've got to finish off clearing tracks for now. Oh yeah, so here's the big straight road I was talking about. I drove up, I went up, there's a road. See right there is where I came on, and I went up that road, and that loops the whole way around, up around the mountain, down, back down here. Now this is the edge of the military thing, right here, the range. That's the range, not the range. Range, no range. Hope that made sense. Probably didn't, but it did to me, so I mean, what else matters? But anyway, I've got to go and clear another track for myself because I've got a really good video series coming up, and I need to clear these tracks first. It's going to be very, very interesting, let's say that. Listen, I don't know what anyone says, but I definitely didn't just hit 50 miles per hour on a gravel road. That's not the truth. I forgot my phone. We're gonna go clear another track. Listening to Taylor Swift whilst driving around the mountain, not fast at all, is very, very satisfying for some reason. See, it's all these little bits that we want to get. See, just unnecessary scratches that are avoidable. Oh geez, I got just cleared that. Bit of a tree in the way there, but just clearing bits and bobs, little branches that are gonna ding the Jeep. That's all we're doing. Nothing too serious. I mean, this is probably the last one for this track. Has the potential to, I know these trees, they're the ones that damaged my Jeep the last time. They've got the potential to nicely ding it. But we might try out this track then after that. So this is an off-roading video, kind of. Alright, so my plan is to drive up the part of the track. I thought I heard someone. I'm going to drive up the part of the track that I just cleared as like a reward. It's quite steepish. Jeep is well able for it. But there's this bit at the end is interesting, because this is going to stretch the suspension quite nicely. As you can see, it doesn't show up on the camera obviously, but that side is way higher than that side. But the camera, it just looks like a tiny little thing. But yeah, as a reward, I'm going to drive up that track for clearing it. Up to the next bit, and it is raining, so everything gets a bit more complicated. Right, this has somehow turned into a four-wheeling video. Four-wheeling? Four-wheeling. Off-roading video. So, I'm going to put it into 4 high. Just heard that lock. I'm going to reverse. Sun is really coming down now, but I don't want to hit any quad people because I can hear ATVs around. Stuff like that. Don't want to hit them, that would be less than ideal. But we're going to embark on this journey. I think this is going to stretch the Jeep more than it should stretch. Actually, this might damage something. I must assess as it's going. As I say every single time, the clearance don't make no sense. How the hell did it just get over that? We're going, it's hilarious. I really hope I meet like a quad or something on this track. Hold up, you're drooping a bit. Were you drinking last night? I really hope I meet like a quad on this track or something, because this is not supposed to be a Jeep track. But we've cleared some trees. Man, this thing is mega capable with these new tires. This is the only thing right here, there's a bit of a hill. Just hoping that she takes it nice and handy. Oh, the turbo's kicking in, boys! Ow! That was quite a steep hill, like the whole Jeep was tilted back. I was holding myself forward with the steering wheel. And she's in 4 high. She's taken out of eco mode, she's just in standard mode, not power. And she's climbing. I've dreamed about climbing this particular section of track with a very long time. I used to do it on dirt bikes when I was younger and I loved it, and now I'm doing it. Okay, so there is a couple more bits that need to be touched up before we can proceed. I need to cut them bits out of it over there. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, door slam, sync audio good. Woo, I just cut some more trees. Hold on, I'm not even messing right now. I'm reversing back down this track, right? Oh. Because I want that on video, how this just came out of the track. This is dodgy. Oh, she's sliding. Oh, she don't like that. But the Jeep is, it's at a total angle right now. I've got to push the door up, the whole thing is like this. Back down we go. Oh. Back down we go. Alright, so you're going to get to witness how this Jeep just climbed out of hell. See, when I was on the way sliding back down, I held the brakes and it slicked the track. So we had a little bit of a fight there. It was just these two wheels spinning. Not an absolute problem. This thing is a beast, man. I want to get this wrapped so that I can just drive wherever I want without worrying about the paint getting scratched. I wonder will I make it up there without getting scratched. That's tight. We might leave that for another day. Clear another section of track another day, you know. Right, so I just had an idea. What if we did that again, but backwards? I think it'd be a little bit more scary. So let's put on our descent control, right, and turn down into it. Oh, the Jeep's doing it itself. Oh. Get off of me! Ah! Okay. Descent control is completely doing this. I'm just holding the clutch. It is braking for me. I'll have to get rid of that. It is braking and everything for me. This is... I can feel the brake getting pulled away from my... So I have got my constant pressure on the brake and I can feel it being pulled away from my foot, so it's being applied more by the Jeep. Magic. Do I... Okay. This is crazy. I didn't know, I'd never used this before. So this is like, I was like, descent control, alright, let's try it. Okay. So it's doing it. Oh, I've probably wet the GoPro now. God damn it. Hold up. Okay. Off we go again. And it's doing it itself. So I've got it in neutral now. I'm just steering. Okay, I need to brake for this actually, because this is a bit I don't trust the machine with this bit. Yeah, but it's doing it. It's okay, I'm trusting it, and it's doing it. I'm waiting for something to snap, you know, to snap. This is crazy, man. Descent control. Okay. This is the coolest thing ever. Slowly now, we don't want to rip our side skirt off. Turn off descent control. That was one of the most magical moments of my life. The sun is blasting my head in. That was crazy. It just brakes for you. What? Alright, so I've got a nice, I know by the sound of that scratched the side of the Jeep. Alright, back there. So we've got to cut a couple more little, you know what I need is one of those chomp things? Not a hedge clippers, but you know the thing with the hook blade like that, and the hook, and they join together. And you slicer. Garden slicer. That's what I need. One of them. These off-road tires. I know I keep talking about them, but whew, they just make this Jeep so much more capable. I don't know where those quads were. I kind of want to see them so I can, because I probably know the guys who are on them. There's more water in that than there was the last time. I skated that. Hilarious. Alright, anyway, I am going to go home before I absolutely break something. Oh my god. Before I break something, I'm gonna go home. I hope you enjoyed this video of not off-roading, just clearing tracks. So anyway, hold on, I'll stop you there. I've got 2 tracks, I'll stop myself there from stopping you. I've got 2 tracks out of probably about 5 cleared. Now, the 2 ones that I've done are like medium. The other 2 are handy. There's one that's like going to be just a pain in the arse, and I probably won't make a video of it. I'll just come up the mountain and do it. But then, see, I've walked all these trails, but then I've got to go and actually drive them. Then I've got to go and actually drive them and see how I get on, because I will need to know how to drive these tracks. That's why I've done that one up and down. I'll need to know how to drive these tracks for future episodes. Can't wait for you to see them. I'm not sure when they'll happen, but they'll happen, and it's going to be very, very fun. And it's going to be so healthy for the channel economy, I believe, too. Oh, there's some deer off in the distance up there, a little young one. It's the noise they make, isn't it? Oh, he's gone, he ran off. When I made that sound, that must have been their fighting call or something. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I don't know what this was. It was just me driving around the mountain exploring stuff. And yeah, it was fun. I gotta turn off 4-wheel drive now. But hope you enjoyed. I shall see you in the next video soon, and yeah, I'll see you later. Oh my god, goodbye.